Welcome back. As I mentioned, we have Barbara Torino here and Alexandra Bank on behalf of the Theater Guild. Well, welcome both of you. It's so nice to meet you and to see you again in person.
Nice to be back.
Yes, well, we're all back in studio now, and you know, I know it's been a while since we've had you on, and we haven't ever had you on, so welcome. Give us a little background on yourself, Barbara.
Oh, wow. Well, I've been doing theater for about 40 years, and been enjoying community theater. During COVID, Theater Guild saved me because it was Zoom, so we did that. And just having fun, living my passion.
I love it. And Alexandra, welcome to you to the Village. You've been here about 3.5 years. So brand new for you, and now you're brand new to the Theater Guild. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, my background, actually, I started as a child, and I worked professionally in television and modeling as a child. Went on to get my degree in drama from UC Irvine, and then signed with an agent right away, hit Hollywood, did a bunch of TV. I worked until my early 30s, and then it gets more difficult for women. And so then I decided actually to start doing a lot of stage work.
Okay.
So I have been for years now doing the circuit of community theaters. And fortunately, Barbara Powell has given me this great opportunity to work with the Theater Guild. And it's proving to really be worthwhile. It is so much fun.
Well, they do have a lot of fun. We've had them on many times, and they always have great stuff. And now that, you know, we pray COVID's over, or at least coming to an end, and we can certainly start up all of your great things. And obviously, we've got something to talk about. You have a meeting on the 17th. So tell me a little bit about that, Barbara.
So this is an I Am Me program. It's the third time that we've been lucky enough to do I Am Me for Theater Guild. The members are very supportive, and the audience just loves it. So I Am Me, in a nutshell, is an evening of stories. We ask people to volunteer to write a story, usually give them a theme. The theme this time was obviously love. So we ask them to think of a story where love has impacted them or changed their lives in some way. And it could be any kind of love.
Right.
You know, people, places, things, pets, funny little objects, whatever you want. And they write these beautiful, beautiful stories that are heartwarming and inspirational. And they read them to the audience. And it's been very well received. So we're really excited about doing it live again.
How many people will you have?
10.
Oh, 10. And then how long is each one? About 10 minutes?
About 3 minutes.
Oh, okay, so short.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
short but to the point.
Short but to the point.
I love it. That's great. And then you also have some other things that are happening at that meeting. You are going to be doing something there, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, tell me about that.
Well, for those of you who missed it, in November, at the November meeting, a wonderful actor named Mark Schwartz and I did a 2-act play called Two Across. It is a fabulous play written by a gentleman who wrote for All in the Family and MASH. He had a prolific career, and we fell in love with the show. And what it is it's called Two Across because it's about two people who randomly meet on a commuter train very early on a Saturday morning, and they're both doing the New York Times crossword puzzle. So the two across on the grid, but they also sit two across on the train. And after enough time, they realize, even though they are very good at sniping and snappy repartees, and they do get in a certain amount of arguments, that there is a spark, and there might just be a relationship blossoming. So at the end of Two Across, they decide to meet 6 days hence at a restaurant in San Clemente. And the sequel that we have written, which is only about 7 minutes long, starts at the restaurant 6 days later. So it's their first real date.
Oh, I see. All right.
Yeah.
And you'll be performing that at the meeting.
We will, on the 17th.
Okay.
Yes.
So how will the meeting play out? You're going to first start with the I Am Me and then have this performance?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And then what else do you do at the meeting?
We make announcements, talk about all the things that are coming up.
Okay.
We want people to understand about the workshops that we're offering and other what's going to come up for the next few months.
Okay. All right, great.
And hopefully we'll be back to talk about each one.
Of course, of course. And then you do have some workshops, each of you do.
Yes.
So let's talk about yours, Barbara.
So Theater Guilds offers the Academy, which will be a few workshops. I believe we have 4. And the workshop that I'm doing is loosely based on my shameless plug, my book. So it's called Getting Your Act Together, and it's about using the skills of the actor in your everyday life.
Exactly.
And so that will be 4 Thursdays in March.
Okay. And then how do they find out more about that and sign up? Would
On
that
the
be through your
website?
website?
Yes,
Okay.
all on the website.
Okay. And then what workshops do you have?
I call my workshop the Actors Audition Toolkit, because I think that a lot of actors are very put off by auditions. They find it very frightening and overwhelming. And I break it down to rules. There are certain questions that an actor needs to ask himself about the character that he's auditioning for. And I find it highly successful if one actually goes about this as an exercise, almost like taking a golf lesson before you go out on the course. Yes. So rather than having to do a scene study and memorize, this is all cold reading scripts that I will be providing. I will pair up the students, and then we will go through the steps. And at the end, I would love to have them bring in a piece they want to read.
Oh, okay.
Yes, in case they have a part that they look forward to auditioning for.
Yeah, you're right. Cold reads are tough sometimes.
It's
you know?
very difficult.
Yeah, especially if you have to have some kind of an emotion,
Yes.
right? Like if you have to cry
Right,
or
do it
something like
now.
that. It's
Yes.
not easy.
Not easy.
It's not.
Yeah. Oh, good. So you both have some great things coming up. Then you are doing auditions coming
we have
up for something you're
auditions
doing.
coming up.
Okay.
We're very excited about our interactive dinner theater murder mystery, which it's not exactly dated yet. We're not quite sure. It'll either be April or May. Auditions will be before the end of February or at the end of February, but they're coming up soon, and all this will be announced. And it's a 7-cast play, 5 women, 2 men, and it's a play within a play. So exactly, so it's a lot of fun for the actors. They can put on British accents, but they don't have to be good because these people are playing a game. It's like a live Clue game with life-size characters, yes. And a little bit of a film noir genre to it.
Now you say it's interactive, so how does that happen?
The audience actually votes for who they think the killer is.
Oh, I see.
Yes, there is a murder.
I like that. Do they get a prize?
Wow, that's a great idea.
Well, maybe. You
We'll
never
talk
know,
about
right?
that.
All right. Well, perfect. Well, I appreciate you guys sharing all of this
Well,
great
thank you for
information.
having
me.
And then for your auditions
Yes.
that you're going to have for that, make sure you get that on the message board so then everyone can see that's coming up.
Oh, yes, we'd like lots of people to come out and audition.
Excellent. Well, thank you both. It was nice to see you.
Thank you so much
Lisa.
for having us.
You're
Lisa.
welcome.
It's fun.
If you want more information about what we've just discussed, you can get all of that at theaterguildlw.com. We'll be right back.